Okay, it's a new day. It's time to continue the story. Now let's go talk with Xiao Guang first. Hello. Come on, we just get up. It's a classic. Gotta do it. It's different from the time before. At least it is letting me use her outfit while I'm out here, because I was thinking it was gonna restrict me, but no, I can get any of these I want. I've got a freaking huge list. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm just talking to. I keep forgetting you can't see that. Um, I just got a thing that told me Clear Obscure was downloaded. I decided I was gonna finally play the game myself. My brother has it, but I wanted to play it on the PlayStation so I could record it. I should probably grab the clock and timer. There we go. Alrighty, I'm expecting big things to happen now because we are 55% away through according to PlayStation. So let's see. Family Minds. Ah, there you are. I'm still curious who this is. Is it Yeshuan or is it just a different person entirely? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I imagine Xian is just an old victim of Banyue who is now working with the Exaltus. That's my guess, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, still can't think super well during this sickness, so I don't really want to think too hard. But we'll see eventually, of course. It just seems the most likely to be right now, but it's hard to know. Maybe it's just working with the Exaltus, maybe not part of it. Yeah, he's obviously very sus. There's a lot of the dramatic irony, of course, with this. Yeah. Uh, this game is a lot more willing than the other Poyo games to get into dramatic irony. It's very interesting, and I actually really like it. For those who don't know, dramatic irony is simply when the audience knows something that the players, the protagonists, the other characters do not. Oh, I thought you could go back here. Dang. So, for example, we know that Shiyuan is not only with him. We know that Shiyuan is. Can we talk to Shenguang? No. We know that Shiyuan is in a state right now. Did I never grab this, by the way? No, I definitely did. Wait, no, I didn't. What did I do then to get all four? Again? Oh, the battery charge. I never did this. I'm so stupid. For example, we know that Shiyuan is working with Sarah for the. It keeps feeling so weird every time I have to refer to by my own name. But she, they're working with her because of the nightmares that he's having is different from the one Shengwang remembers. The one Shengwang knows are of their parents' death, but the one that he's actually having are of her being taken by the sword. Can I switch characters here? No. Um, is the one of her memories and slow death caused by the Qingming sword. But there's even more things, of course. That is Ningqian is definitely the big one. Ningqian being being working with her and all that other stuff. We know Banyue did something big. We know he likely killed a bunch of people, including the Ye family parents. We know that Dylan has something to do with them as well. Uh, and I'm trying to think of anything in this particular part of the story, but we've seen in the past where we've known more, far more than the other characters do. So that's an interesting one. Uh, hmm. Huh. Yeah, that's to be expected between those two. Oh, Mercury's here. Hi. I forget that every Bangbu you get, like the Eos like talks to them, and I have every Bangbu except for two. Which ones do I not have? I don't have. Yeah, I only don't have Berkblick and Sprout. Well, for Sprout right now, obviously. Yeah, I'm only missing two of them, but I haven't really been talking to them, so like that stuff keeps happening. You don't really get anything from it, so it doesn't really matter. Not to me right now. Hmm.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden? Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. All right. Junior Bell. Present. I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go. The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Oh yeah, have I gotten all of the missing voice lines yet? I'm kind of curious. I saw a lot of them, but I don't think it was 32. It should be the outfit. There it is. I love this outfit. Fits so fucking much. This outfit is just it's absolute perfection. Like I got her purely because of the outfit. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm literally not even kidding. That was the primary reason I got her because I wanted the I didn't like the base outfit, but I absolutely adore this outfit. It's so good. Look at this thing. It's so good. Oh, there's another one. There's another line gone.
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes. Oh, really? Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming.
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake.
I've never
Fresh
actually
out of
heard
the
Sweetie's
oven.
voice, I don't think.
They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers.
So she heard us. Osmanthus cake. Well, would you like to try it? Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist?
I guarantee you'll be satisfied.
I did not imagine her to sound like that, but to be fair, this game is usually pretty good at subverting my expectations on voices. I mean, I kind of expected Xiao Wang to sound like she does, but what I wasn't expecting was the specific voice actor they used being the same as Kachina's. It was very surprising.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
I love Kachina's voice actor. It sounds really good. I love her voice. It's really cute. I like it. It's also, I don't know how to explain it. The specific timbre of her voice says like a. I don't know how to. It's so hard to explain voices and sounds, even when you know a lot about sound.
Oh?
Are we not going to talk to him? I want to tell him. Detailed draft. Like he was there firsthand. We'll see that gun later.
So, what do you think? I was gonna ask you the same. It's osmanthus cake goes best with tea. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup. Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. It's nothing. It just feels like...
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss.
What's this voice actor?
The cake is excellent. sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in
Oh.
the mouth.
She
and
is a
just takes
connoisseur.
The perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Yum Cha Sin always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
That's kind of funny, though.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquei Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose?
Very hard questions, to be completely honest, because it really depends.
And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
That one is a straight answer for me, though. For all of these, there's... For this one, it's a very big question. I suppose in this case I would ask. The choice between life and death is up to the person themselves. For this, only one preserve one of the two. Single bag of grain. For how long realistically? And are you having to protect someone at the moment? This one is... The second question for me is very dependent on the situation. This one, though, it's just the second answer every single time for me.
Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question?
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
It is nice to hear this voice actor more, because Kachina in the Natlan storyline not being one of the heroes means she doesn't have a whole lot where she actually needs to speak. She's not overall important, really, in the grand scheme of Natlan. Unlike many other characters, she's not like the head of anything. She's just someone from the Children of Echo. So it's nice to see her voice in a role that is very much important. She's one of the Void Hunters. So we get to hear more of her. It's really nice when we get to see voice actors do roles that gives them more speaking, obviously. Obviously, there's some examples that are more confusing than others. For example, the travelers themselves in Genshin. You may think they don't have any voice lines, but that's because 90% of their voice lines are in the profile menu. Because every time new stuff happens, they get new additions to the profile menu where the traveler and Paimon talk a bunch. Which is also where you see a lot of the differences between Lumine and Aether, depending on which one you picked. Because they actually do have differences depending on which one. For example, some of them just have straight up opposite answers. For example, something about slimes. One of them answers cryo, the other answers pyro. So there's stuff like that, obviously, but people obviously want to hear them speak more, which is why they do speak more often nowadays. In the more recent versions. Originally it was only like once per main character quest, but nowadays now instead of speaking once per Archon quest line, they speak pretty decently often. Not as much as the others, obviously, but that's because Paimon is there to speak for them. Oh, there's another missing voice line.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
Great idea.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Songtao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
I don't think they're coming back. I'm sorry, but random NPCs got introduced. I'm sorry. That's not happening. Oh, never mind. I'm literally expecting them to just have been dead. Again, when other NPCs go off and have to do their own thing in a spot that's obviously dangerous, my usual guess is, oh yeah, something's going to happen there. Anyway, let's see these two.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang!
You're back! Is everyone alright?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
I'm still not entirely...
You've worked so hard.
I'm still sus, but we'll see.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yixuan Shifu. She should be coming to Weifei soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. until Yushuan Shufu arrives. Please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay? But come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us.
Okay.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress.
Yeah. Let's head back too.
Here, the intel on Sarah grew up in an orphanage near a hollow.
Yeah.
When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Vanished for a few years?
Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident. But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet.
There's a lot that's misunderstood about the Hollows. They are complex, to put it lightly.
I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation too. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereals sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
It's not impossible.
I'm gonna go
That
check
means
something.
there's
in a
another
sec.
way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. What if you find the array with them and get Banye to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong?
No. It's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart.
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
I got that impression from some of the voice lines when we got on the quest.
A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Darling, as a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
I highly doubt it, though.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily until I figure out who's trying to use us. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. As for the truth about Banyue I'm after, I'll give him a final choice.
I gotta find a stopping point soon. Okay. So there's one thing I want to check first. So one thing I should note, though, is that I was about to say I don't think Banyue will die, but he could. I'm not so stupid as to... Where am I going? As to think that Hoyo won't do that. Hoyo is known for killing characters. They can kill a character and not give a shit about it. But they won't always, because it's not always necessary. Obviously, there's some people that complain about certain things. Like, for example, I think I've seen people complain that Hu Tao didn't actually end up dying during that one Lantern Rite quest. It was a limited time event. They're not going to kill a character in a limited time quest. The quest still has to be canon. So, it still has to fit in the canon. That's how they make those quests. I mean, that's how the whole mini-during thing still exists. Anyways, there's one thing I want to check before I end this. So, I know this is Yishuan. Yes, I know. I've already fought it before. I do need 2 more of these anyways. But I want to pay attention to the area we're in really quickly. That's my Shunguang team that I have right now. Don't just ignore it. I need to check some. Now that we've seen a bunch of stuff about this, I want to see the arena itself. I haven't paid too much to the arena itself. I saw the character, but I didn't really didn't understand what I was looking at, so, you know. But let's see now. Let's look. Looking at the area we're in, there's a lot of these red ribbons. Obviously, that's meant to signify Shunguang's red ribbons. The creature he's on, I don't understand what that is. What he's fighting with is a sword. Trying to get a good look at the weapon. It's not the Qingling sword, I don't think. It's different.
Perfect timing!
Okay, I was looking for some sort of array, but that might not be it. Sobek. Sobek is the name of the creature. Huh. Creature has a different name. I wish I had an easier way of getting a closer look at Shiyuan himself. Try to get a good look, but it's not easy. He's pretty aggressive, so. I just wanted to take a look at the arena. Nothing to note here, though. It's mostly just a battle damaged area, which is to be expected. But the only like notable thing is the red inside the fog itself, obviously. More notably is the red ribbons. So this is likely a creation of the mind, if I had to guess. I just wanted a quick look. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this guy now.
Cold River Snow! Shit! Iron Seeds and Frozen Plains! Yep.
Oh, I can still hit him there. I didn't realize. I was like, oh, am I missing? I'm not actually missing. Interesting. Okay. I wanted to see if there was anything I could get from this area. But, yeah, it's still good to get a good look.